Hi everyone, it's Jade from Boho Bookworm. Welcome back to my channel. Sorry for the different and filthy setting. You can see I am visiting my parents' house for the weekend, so my normal bookshelf is not my background in this video. I've teamed up with Nora A, who is another new booktuber, and we are going to be buddy reading Fangirl by Rowell. We are going to be reading 50 pages a day until the book is finished, and in between we're going to be sharing our thoughts on what we think of the 50 pages and how the book's progressing, and it's the first time I'm doing something like this, so I'm super excited for it. And so far I've just read my 50 pages for the day and I'm really enjoying it. It follows a girl called Kath, who has an identical twin sister called Ren, and they are polar opposites. They're about to go off to be freshmen in university or college, don't know what you call it in America. Ren really wants to meet new people and expand her horizons, so they get different dorm rooms. And Kath is a bit of a loner and doesn't really know how to make friends. She doesn't really want to make friends, and I think she has a bit of social anxiety. However, Kath is also quite a well-known writer on this fan site for Simon Snow, which is like a rip-off of Harry Potter. I don't know much about this whole fangirl thing and fan pages where people write fan scripts or whatever. I don't know anything about it, so I'm hoping this book's going to teach me a thing or two. I feel a bit thick. So far they've arrived at the university and Ren has obviously gone off and made her friends, whereas Kath is really struggling. She's not even eating properly and she's just finding it really difficult, but she's also kind of digging her own grave because she's being really standoffish to people and not wanting to put in the effort. One thing I did find really interesting in the first 50 pages is that the author mentions Carry On, which is a book by Rowell that got released earlier this year, quite recently. And this book was released, I think, in 2013? Let's just check. Yeah, 2013. So, I mean, the author had a title in mind, or, you know, she had an idea of something for Carry On way back then as well, so that's quite interesting. I really love this, like, how this book looks though. I mean, if you look inside it, it's really gorgeous. Sorry if you can see my SpongeBob bikini bottoms. So you can see all the characters there, which is really cool. You get to see what everyone kind of looks like in cartoon form. And at the back there's a bit of like a comic strip, which is pretty cool, which I enjoyed. So yeah, I think it's really cool and I'm looking forward. This is the first time I'm doing a buddy reads thing and teaming up with another booktuber, so excited. I'm going to be vlogging every single day my 50 pages and letting you know how I think the book's progressing. Hi everyone, it's day 2 of my buddy reads with Nora A. I haven't read my 50 pages for the day yet, but I did discover something out about myself last night that I wanted to share with you. I didn't have much to do yesterday because I couldn't read more of Fangirl and I couldn't read Cinder because the book notathon only starts tomorrow. So I decided to put myself in front of my MacBook and watch season 1 of Once Upon a Time. I'm already almost finished with season 1, so I watched episode 17 last night and a new character was introduced called Jefferson, and when he, you know, when he showed up on the screen, I was like, well, hello there. He is very good looking. So super stoked because the last guy that I was perving over in Once Upon a Time was, I think his name is Graham, and he got killed off, so I was pretty disappointed. So now I've discovered that Jefferson, as gorgeous as he is also the Mad Hatter. That's his character in the fairy tale world. So it is 100% official. I have bad taste in men. This is why I'm single. Just thought I'd share that revelation with you all. Hi everyone, I'm on my way to work, so I can't really look at the camera, but I wanted to apologise for not filming my Fangirl read vlog yesterday. I had quite a busy Sunday having a pool party with friends. I did read my 50 pages, but only very late in the evening, so I couldn't really, well, I could have, but I just didn't really feel like filming it like 11 o'clock at night. So I am filming it this morning on my way to work. The next 50 pages, page 50 to 100, were lovely. I am thoroughly enjoying this book. The first thing I really enjoyed about it was how Rowell mentions comments on this
girl called Kath her stories, her fictional fan stories about Simon Snow, and how in the beginning all the comments felt like gold stars and she was so excited and she could respond to every single one. But then, you know, she got really big and famous and she got overwhelmed by the comments, sometimes like 20,000 hits per story and all that stuff, and it can get hectic. I mean, I'm not saying I get that many comments, I get a couple and I appreciate every single one, but I can just imagine what it is like for some of the booktubers, like say a Book Utopia or Reagan, or you know, the girls that get loads of comments. And I think we need to understand and definitely know that so many comments, they can't respond to all of us, and I felt that Rainbow Rowell really did a good job of interpreting what they go through. Really starting to dislike Ren, Kath's twin sister. I'm really finding her to be not a very nice person. Maybe she doesn't mean to be nasty, but I'm not enjoying her character. I do, however, really like Levi and Reagan as characters. Reagan is the roommate of Kath, and Levi is, I guess, kind of like the fuck buddy of Reagan. I'm not too sure, but they're really sweet. Levi especially, I really like his character. He's super talkative and fun and eats a lot, and I just find him really cool. There's another new character that's been introduced called Nick, who becomes Kath's writing companion in her fictional writing class, and I think he's really nice as well. They seem like a really good match, and I would like to see more of him. The one thing I think that Rainbow Rowell could have done better is describing the moment where they have their first assignment task together and when they're writing together. I think I would have enjoyed to see more interaction between them, because it kind of goes really fast and then you're kind of left with, oh, it was so fun, and that's how they describe it. But I would have liked to have interpreted that for myself and to see her enjoy it. That said, I think that it's kind of weird that Kath seems to be attracted to guys with, as Rainbow Rowell describes it, pretty much a unibrow and also practically no upper lip. That to me is just odd that she finds that very attractive, but each for their own, I suppose. I'm still not 100% sure what I think about Kath as a character. I'm not sure if I enjoy her as much as I should yet. I just think that as is kind of described as her personality, she is a bit of a hermit, and I don't like that in a character, but I think that she's going to branch out of her shell soon. Another thing that I'm really enjoying is the fact that even in the beginning of the book I was constantly wondering what happened to Kath and Ren's mum. Why isn't she in the picture and dropping them off at the university? And you kind of start to figure that out or put the pieces together in the next 50 pages I read, but I still don't know, so it's quite intriguing and I'm excited to find out more. But overall I'm finding the writing really funny and humorous and sarcastic, and I'm really enjoying it, and I'm excited to read the next 50 pages today.
Hi everyone, I just got back to my flat now. I've been visiting my parents for the last couple of days, so I'm finally back in my little house. As you can see, it's very little. There's my lovely bookshelf that I normally film with. I am very sad though, because I've just realised that this lovely light of mine has blown and it's quite late, so I can't go to the shops and get another light bulb. So I'm using just my bathroom lighting and my bedroom lighting. And I've just finished a few pages of Fangirl. I got to page 150 as Nora A and I have decided to do, and not much happened in the last couple of pages. From page 100 to 150 you get to learn a bit more about all the characters, and yeah, that's about it. It's still really good. I'm absolutely loving Rainbow Rowell's style of writing. I think it's absolutely lovely and I really like her as a writer so far. So that said, I'm super excited to be picking up Landline very soon, and I'm very excited to start filming videos next to my bookshelf again. So happy to be home, even though, as you can tell, my fridge is definitely a one-person fridge. I have a bottle of wine, a bottle of water, some sweet potatoes, which are probably really old, onion and ginger, one banana, some spaghetti bolognese my mother decided to give me because she felt sorry for me, and some coconut oil. Yeah. So right now I am just about to take my cup of tea. I've got rooibos tea and I'm about to start going through some footage on YouTube. So I've got Goodreads open at the moment, which I need to update, but I've got some of these lovely bloggers channels up. I'm busy buffering them so that I can watch all of these lovely ladies and gentlemen. Very excited. And to leave my comments, because I love to comment on your guys' videos and correspond with you all. So that's my evening, and a little bit later today I'll be picking up Cinder because I'm not allowed to be reading Fangirl. And that's my night, guys. So just thought I'd give you a little bit of a vlog. Everyone else is participating in Vlogmas and I'm getting FOMO, so there you have it. Anyway, let me know if you enjoy these kind of videos. I know I normally do really quick short book reviews, and I think I've done one other like this with Me Before You by Jojo Moyes, where I kind of talk my way through the book over a couple of days, and I really enjoyed filming it. So let me know what you think about it, if you like me like rambling on, or if you just prefer me to stick to like 2-minute book reviews. That's cool too. Just let me know what you prefer because I want to please you guys. Anyway, chat to you tomorrow. Hi everyone, I just wanted to let you know that I'm currently 178 pages into Fangirl. Levi is my absolute favourite character. He is wonderful. He's my new fictional boyfriend. If you didn't know, that's who I'm dating right now. I'm no longer single. The thing I did love about these last few pages, I just had to update you on before I've even finished the pages for the day, is when Kath says that Levi is just her roommate-in-law and she's stuck with him. I found that part absolutely hilarious. I'm starting to enjoy Kath's character more and get to her sense of humour, and yep, this is an incredible book. I'm loving it, and I would read it all in one sitting if I could, but I'm doing the buddy read with Nora A, so I've got to discipline myself into not reading it. But I just wanted to tell you that I'm really enjoying it, and I'll catch up with you later once I finish my 50 pages for the day. I got a bouquet of flowers today from a man, and no, I didn't pick them myself and pretend it's from Levi. They're from my nephew, so it was the best little thing I've ever gotten. This is so cute. I can't actually comprehend the cuteness of it. So other than my nephew, who is obviously the cutest and most wonderful man in the world, even though he's 2, Levi, I have now read up to page 200 and I'm in love. 100%, completely, overwhelmingly in love. If only he existed. I'm calling upon Rainbow Rowell to make me feel better. I've had a day from hell. Honestly, if I could feel worse than this, I don't know. I had such a horrible day. I burst into tears at work, which I don't ever do. I haven't cried in months since my engagement fell apart and came to an end, and I just cracked and had a really bad day. So after work I came home and munched a packet of nuts and then binged out on sushi, been watching some YouTube, and there's my Fangirl book. So I am about to make some tea. I would love to have a glass of wine right now, to be honest with you, but I should not turn to wine in moments of great sadness. So I'm going to read Rainbow Rowell, and when I feel a little bit better from her next 50 pages, I will let you know. This is what happens when you get spots. I accidentally decided to put toothpaste all over my face before filming my little 50-page wrap-up. So, yeah, sorry about that, but as I thought, Rainbow Rowell made me feel 100% better. I got to page 250, I think. I'm now about halfway through the book. These last 50 pages were jam-packed full of things. I now do not like Nick anymore, and I'm very disappointed in Levi, my fictional boyfriend, who I probably shouldn't say because it might spoil it if you haven't read the book yet. But he does something that's not very nice. Reagan, she's cool, the roommate, she's really cool. Turns out that her and Levi are not fuck buddies as I originally thought. They are actually exes and now just best friends, which is quite sweet. But yeah, and then something happens with Kath's dad and it puts him into a hospital, and Kath has to go back and see their dad early before Christmas. So yeah, that's what's been happening, and lots happened, and it was really good. I couldn't put it down and it was really hard to stop. So thank you, Rainbow Rowell, for just cheering up my really dismal day.
It's a new day, and how can you not feel better when you have a beautiful cat giving you snuggles? So I only got to page 268 last night, which is chapter 22, but I'm going to finish the pages I was supposed to finish yesterday today and read my next 50 pages. New day, I'm going to go view a flat today and feeling a bit more positive, so.
Hey everyone, it's Jade. I just wanted to catch up with you guys and let you know how I'm doing with this buddy reads thing. I'm extremely far behind, to be honest with you. I think I'm on page 325, and today I should be reaching 400 pages, so yes, I am behind, but I've been going through a bit of a tough time the last couple of days. Basically what's happened is my landlord is giving my flat to someone else over Christmas who is going to be paying her a lot more than what I pay her. So I can't really say no because she's getting a good deal, and she was doing me a favour letting me rent it for such a cheap price anyway. But that left me in a really sticky situation. I've been needing to find a new place to live, so I got told I have until the 15th to find a new place, get all my stuff out, and, you know, find a home. So I've been house hunting like crazy and trying to come up with a plan, and yesterday after work at 5 o'clock I eventually think I found my new home. It is absolutely beautiful, fully furnished, little kitchen, bedroom, little lounge area. All I need to have in there is a sofa because her sofa is gone. So it's fantastic, it's everything I need, even my bookshelf is going to fit in there, so I'm super happy. The place that I have been living in, as you could tell in, earlier in this video, was tiny, and the bathroom was tiny and there was no kitchen to speak of, so I'm really excited. And now I have decided to celebrate by going off to Cape Town for the weekend. It is about a 5-hour drive. I'm not driving, I am just going to be taking a plane up to Cape Town just for the day, and I'll be back tomorrow. And yeah, so from when I get back on Monday I'm going to have to start packing up my house, but hopefully I'm going to get a lot of reading done today on the plane. It's only an hour plane ride, to be honest, and then I'll be so busy in Cape Town I won't get to read much tomorrow, today or tomorrow, but then I'll have a little bit of time tomorrow on the flight back. So I have fallen behind. I'm probably not going to continue with the buddy reads thing because I just don't have the time at the moment. There's been too much crap going on, but I am sorry if my positivity wasn't really showing in the videos a little bit more until now. I am now feeling a lot more positive and ready to take on the world. So yeah, I will catch up with you guys again soon. Bye!
Hey BookTube. So I just finished Fangirl and it definitely exceeded my expectations from all the hype that it got on BookTube since I've been with you guys for the past 2 months. It definitely nailed it. It was a beautiful book to experience and I'm very happy that I did. Sorry that the dog is barking. So I am sorry this is another different background setting, but I have finished moving out of my flat today. Finally, it is all over and done with, never going back to that flat again, and I'm now back with my books for a few days, hence why my poor books look like this. I also am extremely sunburnt and feeling quite fragile, but I'm celebrating because of my move, and I mean, Fangirl was just so wonderful as well. It's just a fantastic day to be able to enjoy a glass of wine and talk about books. So I decided that I would give this book 4.5 stars on Goodreads because it was fantastic. I can hardly fault it. It's just one or two things I think could have been done differently, like the Simon and Baz thing. I get that the whole point is to make it like Fangirl's version of Harry Potter, and maybe it's Rowell's addition to fan fiction, you know, but I would have preferred it if it had been something completely made up, even though it kind of is, because in a way it's almost nothing like Harry Potter. It's hard to describe, really, but that I don't know. And a couple of the emotions and things I would have enjoyed her elaborating on, as well as maybe a bit of a sexy scene between Levi and Kath. That I think would have been most enjoyable. I mean, come on, she must have some 50 Shades of Grey in there somewhere. So yeah, I think that would have been good. But overall, a fantastic read and one that I would definitely recommend. So yeah, I will be doing a quick review on this book. So if you didn't watch this whole video and you're just like skipping in between to see what's potting in my video, then there will be one of my usual 2 to 3 minute long reviews where I just tell you the basics and the premise and all those sort of jazzy details about it. So yeah, stay tuned and I'll be back with you guys soon.